It is August 24th, 2024. It is just over 3 years after the fire, which was August 4th, 2021. Update on our property. I have spent a lot of time cutting down dead trees, cutting logs to length for firewood, and piling up brush. I've burned a bunch of it. I still have more to go, as you can see. And you can see all the dead trees in the background. I still have a lot to take care of. We have now lived on this property in an RV, which you'll see in a minute, for a little over 2 years. We moved into the property in May of 22 in a 31-foot fifth wheel, and we've been here since. We looked, in the past 3 years, we have looked at well over 100 homes in this area for possible purchase, and really have not found anything that we like as much as here. This is a beautiful spot. It's a gorgeous day too. We had an odd, terrific rainstorm for August. Now that's gone. There's still some big, beautiful clouds up there, but everything's all damp again and smells good. We thought about rebuilding, but rebuilding costs are astronomical. We did get full value for our insurance policy. They treated us very well, but building costs and house costs far outstripped any value of an insurance policy. I could not have had a policy written that would have covered the rebuilding of our house. They quoted us $1.4 million to rebuild our house. And frankly, it was not that special of a house. It was big, but it was no mansion. So we decided 2 years ago or more that we were going to move back here. We've continued to look at homes in case something popped up, but we moved back here and we made the decision that we're going to get a manufactured home. Much, much cheaper, less than half the cost of building a new home, and less than the cost of buying a already built home on someone else's property. So that's what we're doing. We're coming around. You can see Home Sweet Home, that 31-foot RV. It's a very nice trailer, still a trailer, and it's adequate for 2 people, but after 2 years, we're quite ready to move into a house. The tractor, you see the pile of gravel, will come around the corner here. We've started this process of getting the manufactured home. The county let us keep our septic tank, which is good. They wanted an upgrade to the leach field for it, so local companies out here doing that. And what you'll see in a minute is an amazing amount of dirt that has been moved. By the way, that horse trailer with the brown tarp, that's been my clothes closet for 2 years. That's where all my clothes are. There's not room in the trailer for them. My wife has closet domain in the trailer, and I get the horse trailer. This is the amazing amount of dirt that this company has moved. I had no idea. And hopefully at some point we will have all this covered over again and it will be smoothed out, and maybe grass will grow on it again too. That would be nice. But it took a long time to even get this done. I started trying to get everything in line to get the septic upgrade in January. There were a lot of twists and turns to that tale, and finally, about a month and a half, 2 months ago, I put in the request for the upgrade permit, and it took about 6 weeks. The county approved it, and then another couple weeks for this company to come out and start digging. They've got more digging to do. I see stripes in places where I assume there's going to be ditches, but at least we're moving forward, and that's good. I'm going to come up here. These are our 4 little remaining pear trees. This originally was an entire pear orchard. Mom and I moved in here when I was 12. Mom cleared most of the pear trees away, left about 7 of them around the house. And these 4 are all that remain now. The fire, interesting thing, all the trees burned on the house side, as you might expect. The ones that didn't burn too much are still alive. This was a glorious Japanese maple, just a beautiful tree. Burned, much of it's gone. There's still a remaining trunk that I'm going to preserve. I've got to cut off the dead ones. This is where our garage was, this spot right here. That was our decorative rock pile that was in the middle of the circle driveway we had. All this wood is what's left from a whole lot of trees that I cut down. There were probably, I'd say, at least 4 cords of wood piled up here. My neighbor, a friend of his, came and took most of it, and I was very happy about that. You cannot give away firewood in our county. After the fire, there was so much dead wood around here. Every time I go to post, hey, free firewood, come get it, there's like 4 other posts on Facebook that say exactly the same. This dirt spot here is where our house used to sit. That's where the new house is going to go. This pavement was part of our circle driveway. When the debris removal team came in to remove toxic debris, they took up a huge part of the driveway that had cars on it that burned and things like that. If you look at my earlier videos, you can see what it looked like before, and anything that had oil on it or that burned, they just scooped up and trucked away. So this is where we are now. This was our front yard. Eventually it will be a front yard again. It's going to be a project of years, but I'm looking forward to having a home again. It's going to be wonderful. And it's been a long journey. It's not over by far, but at least we're taking slow steps forward.